Students abuse cocaine.
Hey, that one they had though. But it's happening. I mean, it's happening.
11% heroin.
Yes.
And this is coming from the Minister for Youth Development and Empowerment, George Opare Addo.
Yes.
And he says that new findings show disturbing levels of drug use on university and college campuses. Speaking at a Joy News dialogue on August 28, Mr. Opare Addo said codeine and cough syrups stand at 28%. And then he says, we will be amazed to know that 12% of our university and tertiary students are abusing cocaine and 11% heroin. According to him, weed edibles. Weed edibles. Everybody say edibles. Edibles. These are the most widely used.
Hey.
With 59% of respondents admitting to consumption.
Hey.
They're not shy, man.
No, they ain't scared.
Shisha and hookah, often mixed with other substances, account for 49%, while 41% of students use prescription drugs. Now, why are we experiencing this? If this is true, and I believe it is, who do we blame? Is it parents? Is it the schools? Is it the government? Is it peer pressure?
I believe it's peer pressure.
Yeah, peer pressure is also a
Peer
part.
pressure?
Yes.
You want to belong?
Yes. Because you see, you hang out with your friends and you see someone light up something and they're smoking and you're like, oh,
Yeah, that's
want to
cool.
also try just to show that you day form.
Yeah, exactly.
They say that you go and do that. You haven't got a code. It's like, Kwame, trust me, because nobody goes with the intention that I want to go and do this. But those who are already doing it, do it and they go there. And once you get into their circles, you also start doing it. And when they start, Kwame, some of them even go to the extreme. Those who were not in it, too. I'm bantam phone.
Debbie, do you have a testimony to share? Do you have an experience to share?
I have an experience.
Okay, share with us.
So what happened, I recall, if I can recall, when I was in my third year or final year.
Okay.
So we went for this, campus events. There were stars coming around to perform. You know how it is. Everybody is going to be there. It's going to be fun. Everyone wants to look cool. So I have this friend who was selling Sobolo. But I did not know the content of the Sobolo.
Oh,
In
this
fact,
normal Sobolo.
Normal Sobolo. And she was like, Debbie, you know what, please, you guys selling Sobolo. I mean, since you guys are not here to sell anything, you can help me stand at my stand and let's, take the coins for me. And surprisingly, I thought, Sobolo there, who buys Sobolo at an event, Charlie? People are trying to buy proper things. And then, Kwame, the queue. And I was like, why? Like, it's a Sobolo that famous that people will just come, like, within 40 minutes, everything was done. And this was like 3 stacks of ice chairs. Everything was done. I was like, hey, also? And she was like, oh, don't you want some? I actually kept some for you because you helped me.
Yeah?
And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. So, me, I don't like drinking Sobolo because it makes my tongue red. I don't want to look like when I'm speaking to someone. And so, I mean, when we're done with the entire event, my friend and I, my roommate and I were going home, and then she was like, oh, Debbie, the girl left one Sobolo for us, let's share. I was like, you know what? Whatever. I mean, we are going home. I don't have to speak to anybody. So let me just, it was just one Sobolo. So we had to share it half, right? So I didn't even drink much because I don't like it, the stain on my tongue.
Yeah.
So I took like 3 sips and I gave the rest to my roommate. And then, Kwame, as soon as I landed on my bed, my friend and I were, talking.
Oh, so you were able to get to...
Yeah, I got to my room
to lie on bed.
Yeah, I was on my bed
Glory
talking
be
to
to
my
God.
friend. And then all of a sudden I started laughing.
Huh?
I started laughing. Everything she said was funny. I did not understand why I was even laughing myself. I just started laughing. Everything was funny. I was like, hey, what's this?
Yeah.
And anytime I blink, I'm seeing random objects.
Yeah.
So I blink, I'm seeing Brody Coco.
Huh?
Then I'll blink again, I'm seeing Bentoa. Then I blink again. Like it was not easy. I had a tough night.
Yeah.
I was just like, I couldn't close my eyes because anytime I blink, it's not even like I close my eyes. I just blink like this and I see random objects popping up. And I kept laughing and I fell asleep.
Are you serious?
So the next morning, I called my friend. I was like, the sobolo, is everything like okay? Because my roommate was saying, then it means there's something inside the following morning. I was like, hey, please, the sobolo is everything. Oh, it's infused. Oh, he didn't know. I was like,
It's
I
what?
don't know what infused means. I didn't even understand what it meant. So since then, I was like, me.
You will not take sobolo again?
Oh no, I don't buy. I don't even buy
Kwame,
sobolo.
I almost took it. I was given the sobolo.
Yeah.
Then when I took it, somebody just now mentioned to the person, oh, she doesn't take alcohol.
Hey.
And then when the person is like, hey, if she doesn't take alcohol, then this one there, she can't take
drink.
it too.
Huh?
So that was when the person now came and said that you give it to me. They took it to me and gave me Fanta.
Yeah,
No,
so like
it wasn't an ordinary sobolo.
sobolo.
Kwame, I just want
And
people
on
to know
campus.
that it's not even just on camp. Kwame, when you go for gatherings these days, when you go for just normal parties like hang out with friends and all that.
If you don't take care.
And you see, Kwame, what amazes me was everyone that was buying just understood. Like they didn't even have to say infused or anything. They just understand that this sobolo, something is inside. We are getting late, and we the anymore the clean mind. Just say better idea share. Now Charlie. So I was surprised why sobolo is being sold at that price, and people were still buying. I was like, oh well, maybe a sobolo is too good. So well.
This is sobolo for the most high.
I tell you.
A lot is happening.
A lot is happening. So yeah, guys, stay vigilant because I've heard cases of ladies on campus when I was in school. Ladies on campus who they didn't know what they were taking. They just thought it was. Sometimes now they even do it in ice cream. Abelewos.
Okay.
They add it.
Add it.
And there are ladies on campus that they go for concerts and events. They just think it's just Abelewos, and then you have it.
We are not
and then
safe.
you are going gaga. So yeah, it's very serious.
Wow. Well, you can also share yours with us if you're in school or you ever experienced it while in school. You can also send us a message. But this is what is going on. 12% of tertiary students abuse cocaine, 11% abuse heroin, and this is something that is ongoing now. 0548841039. That's our WhatsApp number. You can also drop your comments via our social media pages. We'll read them here on the show. Yeah.
All right, Debbie.
All right.
Headlines.
So, let's delve into our headlines today. My first story says that government mobilizes relief for displaced victims of Saula Boli conflict. And this coming from the Interior Minister as he discloses. You can get more of that story on myjournline.com. Now, the Interior Minister meets Yagbon Rura to restore peace amid Saula Bole conflict, and you can read more of that story also on myjournline.com. Now, this happens during the Homowo festivities. It says 2 reportedly dead, scores injured in bloody Sotum clash. You can read more of that tragic story on myjournline.com. Now, man remanded over stolen police car.
Police car now Korea. Police car.
Vim, men mount.
Hey, you got nerve. You got nerve.
You got nerve.
And we can get more of that story on myjournline.com. Now, SOEs records revenue growth, but mounting losses threaten fiscal stability. You can read more of that story also on myjournline.com. Now, over 100 Obuasi residents to benefit from free plastic surgery. And you can read more of that interesting story on myjournline.com. Now, in Kwantan North confirms first case of Mpox. And you can read more of that story also. It's traveling on myjournline.com. Now, Mahama moves to restore calm in Saula Bole conflict and engages Yagbon Rura. And you can read more of that also on myjournline.com. Now, congested male hostels at Kwapon Nursing College pose health risks. And this coming from their principal. You can get more of that story on myjournline.com. Now, Dr. Yankson calls on media to filter political chaff to ensure peace amidst tensions. You can get more of that story also on myjoyonline.com. And this is coming from the Gaman Chair. He says that respect the role of Ghans as custodians of Ghana's capital. And you can get more of that story also on myjoyonline.com. Now, 2 perish as family of 4 battle suspected poisoning. Yes, you can get, and it was a food poisoning at a certain restaurant. Yeah, you can get more of that also on myjournline.com. Now, 172 Ivorians flee to Ghana amid election tensions. You can get
100 and what?
72.
Hey.
172. I hope they don't end up on the streets like, yeah.
We hope so.
We hope so. They're getting congested. And you can get more of that on myjoyline.com. Now, Foreign Affairs Ministry to organize conference for envoys to boost efficiency. You can get more of that story on myjoyline.com.
Envoys.
Yeah, envoys.
I'm not okay. I'm sure it's okay. I was about asking if the envoy for interfaith and ecumenical relations would be part of it.
Interfaith, maybe, who knows? And my next story goes on to say that Rich Hospital incident exposes systematic failures in healthcare.
All right.
This coming from the former GMA vice president. You can get more of that story also on myjoyline.com. Now, government to sanction officials who flout Mohammed's UN travel directives. You can get more of that story also on myjoyline.com. Now, Rihanna marks 20 years since music debut with Heartfelt Note and R20 campaign. And yeah, congrats. 20 years in the game.
Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. Easy. You can get more of that on myjoyline.com. Now, man remanded for allegedly stealing police car. Oh, sorry, I already talked about that. You can get more of that on adomonline.com also. And government reduces nursing admission fees by 50% for 2025-2026 academic year. And you can get more of that story also on adomonline.com. Now, 350 Ghana cedis fees and protocol recruitment offers all fake. This coming from the immigration service as they warn. So please, protocol for any fake, please don't fall for that scam. You can get more of that also on adomonline.com. Now, Mahama intervenes to restore calm in Saula Bole conflict, and you can get more of that on adomonline.com. Poor network connectivity for straight Chapiase residents. Chapiase or Trading.
Yeah, and you should be careful when pronouncing such names.
Wow.
And yes, I know what Wakopa.
Yeah, so Trapiase residents. Anyways, you can get more of that on adomonline.com. Greater Accra Minister calls for balance in Akwaba Obake debates. You can get more. Obake.
Why are you saying it like you are singing? Hey, Debbie, Debbie.
I mean, like, I can't help it. Like, the voice is too. You can get more of that on adomonline.com.
Yeah.
Now, in Kwanzaa North records first case of Mpox. Sorry, I've already been there. And my next story says that fire guards row of stores at Japong Factory Junction. You can get more of that story on adomonline.com. And police arrest suspect in Gomwada Benin robbery attempt. You can get more of that on GhanaWeb.com. Now, we won't banish anyone, but respect the Ga people. This coming again from the Gaman chair. You can get more of that on GhanaWeb.com. And all 5 presidential hopefuls breached party laws. This is coming from the NPP UK chair, and you can get more of that on GhanaWeb.com. I'm the only one who can save NPP from the CPP disease.
Why?
Kankam
Bwedu, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Yo.
Ajenkwa. You can get more of that on GhanaWeb.com. And 5 in critical condition and 13 injured as Kia truck plows into Agona Asafo Festival crowd.
Oh.
Nazy. You can get more of that on GhanaWeb.com. I had the opportunity to perform with Daddy Lumba in 2010. This coming from Ikiapin Polo. You can get more of that. What a performance on GhanaWeb.com.
Polo.
Yeah.
She was a video vixen then, or she was a dancer? Okay, that's fine.
It was a performance.
2010?
Yes, 2010.
And you'll see much.
Hey, I was a kid. Yeah. GhanaWeb.com has a story. He was a man of warmth and wisdom. This is coming from Kwabna as he eulogizes Daddy Lumba. You can get more of that on GhanaWeb.com. I'm still waiting to see another Daddy Lumba. This is coming from Sewa Ami here as she mourns.
We will not see another Daddy Lumba, please.
Everyone, yeah.
And done his bits.
Yeah.
He's
Exactly.
gone.
Exactly.
Followed by one beginning now.
Silence here.
You
can get more of that on GhanaWeb.com. And Royal Mama crowned Gospel Artist of the Year at Ghana Music Awards USA. And you can get more of that story on GhanaWeb.com.
Who's Royal Mama? Do you know Royal
I don't
Mama?
know Royal
I
Mama.
don't know her. But well,
Congrats to you,
congratulations,
Royal.
Royal lady. And you can get more of that on GhanaWeb.com. Now, I will marry again, but at my own pace. It's my baby making era. This is coming from media personality Miss G. You can get more of that also on GhanaWeb.com. I have a few more. This one says that watch how you dress if I'm your role model. This is coming from Akusie Japan to Ya Jackson. You can get more of that on GhanaWeb.com. Hey. Advices. This one says that Sarkodie Stoneboy and Kofi Kinata should work with younger artists. And this is coming from Bessa Simons. You can get more of that on GhanaWeb.com. Now think about yourself as you think about fans, medical to colleagues. And of course, you can get more of that on GhanaWeb.com. Now my last story is from Black Sharif. He says that focus your energy on love rather than hate. I agree. You can get more of that story also on GhanaWeb.com. And yes, this is all that I have in the headlines.
All right. And to our big story, we asked you this morning, 12% of tertiary students abuse cocaine, 11 abuse heroin. This is coming from George Opare Addo, who is Minister for Youth Development and Empowerment. This morning we're asking you, if these stats are true, who is failing the society? Who is failing these students? Is it parents? Is it the schools? Is it government? Is it peer pressure? Share your thoughts with us. 054-8841-039. We have some comments.
We do, and we're starting with Oliver Walker, who says, I really love the word edible. Check like they can't go a day without it.
Hey.
Hey,
The Mr.
So my brandy edible. It is eatable.
JXCOM says that what's the percentage of you drinking alcohol? That's another question.
Alcohol.
They are not abusing it. Are they?
Pope Father says, yes, my classmate at university, Seth.
You mentioned your name. You are sell out.
And when you look to his eyes now, then they need kitten. Hey, some of you,
boys, relax.
Some of you, you're too funny.
Relax.
Darius Comistone says, please. He says the weed part, though. He says redo the survey again because I'm sure the number is higher than that. Says not just edibles, even smoking it has a higher percentage than that. Hey,
Charlie.
Could they say? Max says that okay, but honestly, weed is better than the rest of the rubbish stated. Hey, you people.
Better. Something that made Debby Sway, see Bentua and other things.
Oh, Charlie, I was dying.
Patrick says that if they abuse it, then what is the right dosage?
Who is asking that?
Patrick.
You still want to use it anyway.
Go to the medical center and ask that.
Sam Bentley says none of us sent them to do so. They can bath with it. We know they come from the same house. Okay. Kwame Yesumoja says, hi for lectures. Modular needs overheating. Laugh out loud. Papa Kwesi Ejekun says, what's the percentage into betting? Kwame Vanessa says that we know the true, but the rest I don't know. Fatai Rashid says, the cannabis, the earlier you legalize, the better. Afet Tonu says, hide the brain and steer the gears towards focus. It's a brain booster. And Steve Odro says, I will agree with the weed, even 65%, but with other ones, no idea.
Wow. Debbie.
Yeah, I do have some comments here. This one is coming from Ahiaku. He says that life is a choice. Whichever one you choose is yours. And Bernard joins the conversation. He says that this can't be true. The figures are huge to believe. And Holali Kumado says, hostels at KNUSC are full of weed smokers.
Oh, relax.
Charlie,
relax. You are generalizing the situation. Please take your time, eh?
And this one's come from Bismarck Sapon. He says that since you attended tertiary education in Ghana, you also abused and continue to abuse drugs. Hey. And MBA Young says the rest are alcohol abusers. And I have one from Ibo. He says that then alcohol, they're 95% too. And Albert Sapon says that the nation is on fire, no hope. And I have one from Tag Todd World. He says that it is what it is. And Skyfat Music says that we for waha. And K Trickster says that over 50% did. And I'm part two. Hey, wow.
Okay.
Yo. And I have one last one from What's a name?
A mood.
Oh, a mood. Need to remember. Anyways, he says that 90% of our leaders use Viagra as well. Hey. Baby keys. Guys. Well, these are some of your comments.
Blessborn Kwejo Asumang says this should be a national concern, not changing Akwaba to Obake also. Evra Ej Prosper also writes, go to the SHS and even JHS and see. Jonah Pierre Broby comes in with this one saying that what are the solutions to this act? Very good question. Ayone, how do you say this word? Is this name?
The Ayone.
Ayon. Ayon, as Belly says, they copied from their fathers and uncles who used to send them to go get them. Really? All right. Mauvi Azazu says, my question is who imports these drugs into the country? Isn't it the same big men? Okay. Anebok Throne Finn says, Chairman no add red. What do you mean red?
Oh.
Red is say Charlie. Guys. Slimzy, the original says 82% out of the 100%. Wow. Yehovah Van Dam says the remaining percentage are into betting.
It's like I see baby Andrew you.
They say, well, shut up, baby. Almost what I say 100% in a fa. Yo, Nelson Agba says you guys should better legalize the weed cash out plant, no lie. Benjamin Benjilo Benson also says then you guys should allow us to smoke our GH gold there. Hey. Montumo Buasio, take your time.
I want to watch.
Isakus Newton says weed is organic. Why? It's organic. Debby Sway took the sobolo without knowing there was some infusion.
See, before you continue,
yes,
I have a friend who took it and she slept for 3 days.
Wait.
Yes, 3 days. She was asleep for 3 days. And she did not even drink much, just a little. And since then, even alcohol, crown. So it's very serious. And she wasn't aware. So guys, as much as we are joking about it, it's very serious.
No, it's a serious issue.
Very, very serious. Hey, she could have just passed out and died. 3 days. And an MBA.
Guys, please slow down on this. And I don't know. You see, most parents don't even. And at that time, at that level, the tertiary institution level, they are adults. Like parents, they're now they're on campus. Their friends are doing it. Sometimes you do it to belong.
Yeah.
And so it happens. And me, the cocaine, how do they get the money to buy all these things?
Because
you are in school. You are in school to learn. And look at the things that you engage in.
Where there is a will, there is a way. I want it.
And you see, in the end, it doesn't really augur well for them. It doesn't really do them any good.
At all.
Yeah, because we've heard so many stories about people engaging in drugs and then eventually you get hooked up. I know maybe there are a few people who just get through it unscathed, but there are a lot of people, they have the effects later in life. Okay, so that's a big story, and in as much as this might seem as something that you laugh about, this is a very serious issue that
it is
we need to pay attention to. Okay, thank you, Debby Sway.
You're welcome.
All right, brings us to the end of the headline segment brought to you by
Betway. You always get way more with Betway.